Welcome to the Inner Compass. Today's episode explores a powerful truth from the chapter 10 of the Bhagavad Gita. Great leaders don't create excellence, they recognize it. And recognition changes everything. In chapter 10 of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna invites us to shift the way we see ourselves and the people we lead. Leadership is not just about direction or decision making, it is the art of recognizing brilliance. When we learn to see excellence, even in its quietest form, we transform how we lead, how we inspire, and how we bring out the best in others. This chapter is a reminder that strength is already present in us, around us, and through us. What we need is the perception to notice. Most people underestimate themselves, and most leader underestimates their team. We are quick to see what is missing and slow to notice what is extraordinary. Chapter 10 is Krishna telling Arjun, "You see only your limitations. Let me show you your strength." It is an invitation to shift from deficiency thinking to possibility thinking. Ask yourself, what strengths are you overlooking in yourself or in your teams? Krishna reveals his presence as the brilliance of the sun, the courage of the strong, the wisdom of the wise, the leadership of those who guide, the beauty in creativity, the discipline in effort, the silence that brings peace. How do we interpret this in our life? Excellence is not rare. Our awareness of it is rare. Leaders who can see excellence in small things create teams that feel seen, valued, inspired. Ask yourself, when was the last time you appreciated someone's excellence openly? How would your team respond if you did this more often? When leaders learn to notice excellence, even in its smallest form, something fundamental shifts. People begin to feel seen, not just evaluated. They feel valued, not just managed, and they feel inspired, not just instructed. Recognition is not about praise. It is about giving someone the dignity of being noticed. When leaders acknowledge excellence openly and consistently, trust deepens, confidence grows, and teams rise to meet the vision placed before them. People become who you tell them they are, and they grow into the strength you choose to see. Chapter 10 is essentially a masterclass in strength based leadership. Modern leadership validates this. Teams perform best when leaders identify and amplify strengths, not weaknesses. Krishna's guidance: see brilliance in people before they see it themselves. Remind them of their own potential. Help them reconnect with what makes them powerful. An average manager says, here is what you must fix. A great leader says, here is where you shine. Let us build on it. Ask yourself, do you lead through correcting weaknesses or amplifying strengths? Krishna shares his cosmic expressions not to impress Arjuna, but to mirror Arjuna's greatness. In modern life, we often don't see our own brilliance because we compare ourselves endlessly. But every person has a unique Vibhuti, unique brilliance, a natural strength, a gift, a leadership quality, a way of thinking, a way of being. Krishna's message: you are more capable than you believe. Ask yourself, what is one quality you have undervalued in yourself? How would your leadership grow if you trusted that strength more? Krishna reminds Arjuna, wherever you see brilliance, know it comes from the same source, meaning creativity, innovation, courage, insight. They are not accidents. They are expressions of deeper potential. When leaders notice excellence early, talent develops faster. When leaders acknowledge excellence openly, trust deepens. When leaders celebrate excellence, culture transforms. Who in your team carries quiet brilliance you haven't acknowledged yet? What might happen if you told them today? Krishna's descriptions teach us that admiration is not weakness. Seeing greatness in others does not reduce your own. In corporate life, insecurity often blocks admiration. If I praise them, I will look less competent. What if they become better than me? Why don't I have that talent? But true leaders know admiration expands you, insecurity shrinks you. Ask yourself, who do you secretly admire but never acknowledge? What stops you? Ego or fear? Krishna's teaching style in chapter 10 is remarkable. He inspires by revealing possibility, not prescribing action. This is the hallmark of the inspirational leadership. People rise to the level of how you see them. If you see fear, they become cautious. If you see flaws, they become defensive. If you see brilliance, they become confident. If you see potential, they become extraordinary. Ask yourself, how do people feel about themselves when they talk to you? Krishna concludes by showing that all brilliance, internal or external, belongs to a larger universal intelligence. In modern terms, your strengths are not random. Your gifts are not accident. Your excellence is a part of a larger unfolding. This realization frees us from comparison and insecurity. Just reflect. What if your strengths are not yours to hide, but yours to serve? Chapter 10 is a reminder. Leadership is the art of recognizing brilliance in yourself and in others. When you see excellence, you elevate it. When you acknowledge strengths, you awaken them. When you admire without insecurity, you grow. When you lead with recognition, you transform. Thank you for listening to The Inner Compass with Kishore. Remember, when you choose to see excellence, you awaken it. Lead with clarity, lead with recognition, and lead with possibility. Until next time, thank you.